Okay, so today what I want to talk about is long distance relationships. If you are currently with your lover and either you or them are going to another place and it's long distance, I just want to say first of all that if you're not comfortable with them going out by themselves with their friends for a night and not talking to you at all, then that's probably not a relationship you want to be in a long distance relationship with. Trust is a really big thing, and if you can't trust them when they're living in the same state as you, I wouldn't suggest trying to further the distance. So now getting into if you are ready for this kind of thing. I have been through deployments and I have been through other various long distance relationships, and um, so I just want to say it's not easy. Pinwheels. I love pinwheels. Just to brighten the mood. I love pinwheels. Anyway, so I get distracted easily. I have ADHD. Hyper. Okay, so back to the subject. Okay, so anywho, if you want to be in a long distance relationship, I would first have to say that you're probably not going to talk to them a whole bunch because they're probably going to be busy. You're probably going to be busy. You know, times will not meet up. But what I suggest that you do is you schedule a certain time every week, you know, because you're going to kind of know your schedule. But schedule a time every week to talk to each other or whatever. I would prefer Skype because then you could see eye to eye them or whatever. But there's other forms of communication. You could write them letters or whatever if they're deployed and stuff like that or whatever. But a long distance relationship requires both people. It really does. They're both going to be wanting the same shit you are. Are they okay? Are they safe? Are they having fun without me? It really sucks if they are. I hope they don't find someone new. I hope that, you know, we can make it through this, is what everyone thinks. And it's really hard, and it's going to take a toll because your friends are going to be a big influence on you, and your family is going to be a big influence on you. But what you really have to stay focused on is you and that person. So never mind the friends, never mind the family. What I would say is if your friends and your family are not supportive of the relationship because it is long distance, I wouldn't talk so much to those negative people because that can really affect how people are. And I wouldn't bring up any bad concerns to your lover because once you put in their head that, hey, are you cheating or whatever, then they're going to think about it. And they're going to think, well, why are they accusing me? Are they cheating? And then you'll get the whole... Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Don't suggest anything negative, because once you suggest something negative, it's in their brain that either you're doing it or maybe they can do it. So what you always want to be is you always want to be positive. You always want to send like little quick text messages of hello, hey, you know, don't forget our little Skype date, or you know, I've been busy, I'm sorry I haven't been able to talk to you, you know, but whatever you do, like let them know that they're special to you without riding their ass. And what I mean by that is like I said, you know, send them a little text here and there, hey, you know, I miss you, I'm sorry I'm really busy. If you want to talk more, let me know, but I'm just trying to, you know, just I'm trying to do the best I can, I guess. Say stuff like, you know, like just please don't write their asses because that's just going to push them away, like texting them all the time and stuff like that. I know that you're going to want to, and you know, sometimes I do it, sometimes Christopher does it, where we just text all the time because we're just so worried about each other, and really, they're adults. They don't need a parent, they need a lover. So instead of getting all crazy, you're more or less likely to get more of a response if you're positive and just send hey quick heys and nays and stuff like that, and I am thinking about you, and out of the clear blue, just surprise them, like send them some flowers, or if it's a guy, then, or if it's a girl, excuse me. If it's a girl, obviously you're gonna send her flowers. But anyway, if it's a guy, then he's been wanting a video game for a long time. Go ahead and get that video game. You know what I mean? If you have the money for that, obviously. But like, it's the little things that really count. Don't try and harass them, because then, like I said, it's just going to make them uneasy. Just always be the person that you always were, okay? The person that they fell in love with, and things should go smoothly. Like I said, just keep proper communication. And always, 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 no matter what, keep your Skype dates. And if you can't, let them know ahead of time. Hey, I got killed at work. Sorry. Let's do this ASAP. And when you say ASAP, like, do it as soon as possible. Like, hey, I got overtime, but I get off at this time. Please, 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 Well, don't say please, please, please. Don't be begging. But, I mean, like, hey, I would really love it if, you would Skype me at that time. I know it's kind of late for you, blah, blah, blah. But what happens when that goes down is, not only will they believe you more, because you're telling them that you really want to talk to them really badly, because you miss them so much, but it'll also show that you're not doing anything sneaky, because you want to talk as soon as you can, so something must have really came up, and whenever you're in a long-distance relationship, you're going to deal with a lot of jealousy and a lot of, arguments. But I would just move past it. Whatever you do in a relationship, do not post it on Facebook. I mean, you can put little hints here and there, like song lyrics. If you must vent, song lyrics always help. That way you can just put it off as, I love this song so much. But you know what I mean? Once you put your business on Facebook, it's an invasion of privacy. And that's when you're going to have a really big problem. Me and Christopher had that problem when we first got together, because there was some girls that were very disrespectful, and instead of, just texting a friend to ask for advice, I asked Facebook. And that's the reason why I had to open up a new Facebook, because people were just too much in my business, and we don't need that, because we have a great relationship. And like I said, I learned the hard way, and just don't put things on Facebook. So anyways, I'm going to cut the video from here, and if you have any questions, I'll leave this one open for comments. And also, if you're just checking out my YouTube, please check out my Tumblr. It is brokenecho.tumblr.com, and I hope to hear from you soon. Alright, bye-bye, listeners.